What's up guys, Chan the Barber back at it again with another haircut tutorial. This is an older gentleman that I'll be cutting today. I'm mainly just going to be doing a classic side part with a fade. He likes to keep it pretty short on the sides and likes to have a little length on top to do a little pomp in the front. So this will just be kind of your classic cut here. So I'm gonna, after I saturate the hair, I'm gonna pin it up. I'm doing a horseshoe section, and then we're going to get right into debulking the sides. I'm using a number 3, just to leave a little bit more off the parietal ridge that I can blend into once I have done the fade work on the sides. So just going straight off the parietal ridge, not digging in, but just taking that clipper straight up and off, and then I'm going to take my trimmers and I'm going to put that initial bald guideline in. Very satisfying. Once we have put that in, remove all the hair below. And for this tutorial, I'm mainly just going to be showing you this side view of the cut, but obviously this would be what you would do around the whole head. So just removing some of that hair, and then we're going to get into a foil shaver, using this to knock out all the little bitty hairs under, making sure it's balded out nice and smooth. Just taking that up to that line. Once we've done that, we will get into the no guard, actually. So no guard on the clipper. This is my Wall Magic clip. No guard opened, and we're going to be putting in that first guideline coming up from that bald guideline. And I'm making this about 1/2 inch to 1 inch. Trying to make this a little bit more stretched out in this fade. So about 1/2 inch to 1 inch, but that's your decision. Then I'm taking the trimmer and I'm just going to use that to knock out the bottom line to make it an easier transition when I am blending Now I'm going to be taking the clipper, no guard, and just having it set to halfway. And I'm going to be going up about midways of that guideline, just trying to create that gradient. And then I will open it up fully and just try to take it up to that line to make sure I've gotten everything, and just make sure I'm getting that gradient nice. Sometimes using the corners of my clipper to detail. You just have to use your eyes and adjust the lever as needed. If something's not being removed, then just close the lever as needed, but after that I will close it fully and just knock out that bottom line. Okay, now we're getting into the 1 guard open. We're going up from where we were, that guideline, and making about 1/2 inch guideline above that. And I will note that his head has some peaks and valleys, so you really have to pay attention in certain areas. And then I'm going to take the 1.5 guard, going to have it completely open, and I'm basically just going in and out at the top. I'm not going up fully. I just kind of want to flick out into the number 3 guard that we initially did the debulking with, and that's just blending up from that one that we just previously did, and then I'll close that and try to get rid of that line that is coming up from the one open. Now we'll grab our half guard. I'm gonna have it set to open, and I'm going up just a little bit into that one open guideline, taking that up a little bit into that, and he's falling asleep in the chair. Then I'm gonna take that same guard and close it to completely remove that line below it. It's really just, you really just have to play around with it when you're doing the fades. You have to adjust your lever as needed and just use your eyes to see the dark areas that you need to really work on. So detailing is important in fades. Alright, I'm putting the one guard back on, but now I'm closing it and just going up right from where I just cut, just to smooth that over a little bit more, just to blend it out a little bit more. And he can't stay awake in my chair. He is dozing. Once I've completed the fade and I'm happy with it, I'm gonna do a little clipper over comb right there at the parietal ridge, just to get anything that's hanging over in excess, so that will be nice and blended. And come in with shear over comb, scissor over comb, whatever you want to call it. Just lightly tapping some of the hairs there that are hanging over, just trying to blend that in a little bit more. Once I've gone around and I've blended that out a pretty good bit, I'm going to then saturate the hair again and get ready to cut the top. So I want to keep a good little bit of length, so I'm just kind of cutting off about 1/2 inch. To 1 inch. Doing a traveling guide back, tackling first 2 sections, and then as I come to the side that it's going to be combing over into, I want to knock out anything that's in excess hanging over, and then just connect that. Looking pretty dapper. I'm going to kind of separate the fringe a little bit and just connect that side a little bit more. Just going to double check some areas. And then I'm going to cross check it, just coming from the side profile, pulling everything up in sections and making sure everything is nice and even on top. Blow dry it through. Put some product in. I'm just using a gel type pomade, gonna give it a nice classic shine and a good hold. style it out. So this is what he came in looking like right there. In need of a nice cleanup. And this is what he'll be walking out. New man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I will see you next time.